Hello volunteers, today we're going to go over how to utilize the Foundation Project's dry erase board here at the Escondido campus. This board was specifically created for volunteers at the foundation level of our companion animal track, but almost any volunteer is welcome to assist with these tasks if they've been trained on how to complete them. This board allows the volunteers to determine which tasks would be appropriate for them to start on when they arrive for their shift, and is a way for them to track what they've worked on, so when the next volunteer comes in, they can see which items have already been taken care of that day and can move on to other projects. It also allows staff to see what areas have been completed for the day so they can prioritize their projects for the rest of the afternoon. So when you first arrive for a shift, you will go through the whole normal process of entering the volunteer office, signing in on VicTouch, ensuring you're in dress code, you have your name badge on, checking out a key and a radio if necessary, and then right back into the volunteer hallway is where this board is located. So this is separated into two different sections. It has areas on the left that are tasks that need to be done almost every single day, and then there's a section on the right that allows staff to list one-time projects that come up every once in a while. So when you come in and you sign in for a shift and you're not sure which project to start on, you can look at this board. Now, I've just erased it for the beginning of this week, so there's not any check marks listed other than this example one that I did for today. But normally when you come in, especially midweek, hopefully you'll see lots of check marks from other volunteers completing projects throughout that day and the days previous in the week. So when you come in, you can look at the different projects that are listed and check out the different areas of the shelter to see which of those you would like to do first. So things like washing dishes, doing laundry, cleaning Kongs that were used yesterday, or filling up Kongs to distribute today or tomorrow, making sure all of our cats have toys, making sure all of our dogs have Kongs or toys depending on their restrictions. Some do have special diets restrictions or toy restrictions, and a list of other projects that need to get done almost every single day. And then over here as a couple of example once in a while projects, we had a need for our patio over by the Canine Companion Station to get a good wash and scrub down. So I listed that as a project that if someone's willing to do, they can help out with. And then one that was recently completed was volunteer Tanis, thank you Tanis, cut up some of our red worm roll treats. So you can reference this board throughout your shift. If you're not sure how to do any of these projects, you can check in with staff. We also have how-to documents, and we make videos for a lot of these projects as well. One supply area that we have that would be especially helpful for you in completing some of these projects would be our supply cart. So this cart stays here in the volunteer office. It is specifically for volunteers. We try to keep it stocked with items that we know you're going to need all the time if you're helping to tidy in different areas. But you're also welcome to grab supplies from other areas of the shelter and add them to the cart as needed. So let's say you wanted to work on the project of distributing Kongs. Well, then you would go to the freezer or the fridge and pull out a bunch of the pre-filled Kongs. You could put them in this bin right here, and then you could move this cart around the shelter distributing the Kongs to the different dog kennels. If you decided you wanted to distribute cat toys, you would fill up this cart with cat toys and take it around to the different cat rooms and give toys out to each of the cats. If you decided that you want to help with bedding, so you want to go through the kennels and check if there's any soiled bedding and remove that from the kennels and replace it with clean bedding, then you could fill up the top of the cart with clean bedding, and as you go through the kennels and remove the soiled bedding, you could put it into one of these bins down here until you drop it off at the laundry cart. So lots of different things that you could utilize this cart for, but just good to know that it is available for you should you want to help with any of these projects. Another supply area that you might find helpful would be also in the volunteer hallway. We have a variety of different supplies available on this shelving unit, and then we also have some supplies in a shoe organizer, believe it or not, hanging from the volunteer office door. This is usually for smaller supplies, and it makes it really handy to identify right away the different supplies we have available, and you can just grab from there as needed. So for instance, let's say you wanted to make sure that there's safety clips on all of the dog kennels so that they don't accidentally hit the latch of their kennel and escape. You could grab some of the safety clasps from right here and put it on the cart and walk around the different dog rooms and add a safety clip to each kennel. So Hopefully that is helpful and you guys will be inspired to do some of these projects and track it on the board. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to radio staff. We'll be happy to help you. Thanks so much for coming in, and we'll see you soon.